Hey, how you doing? I wanted to check and see if any of you have ever experienced knee pain, um, patellar pain. Okay, that's your kneecap, specifically pain under the kneecap or below the kneecap. Maybe when going up or down stairs, maybe when squatting, those kind of scenarios, because I have and I presently do. So I'm Dr. Monte, physical therapist, and video guy for Geek Rehab. I wanted to share with you the fix and the solution that I've had to help with my knee pain. So basically, when I squat down, that kind of hurts, okay? Right under my kneecap, basically right there at my patellar tendon. So what that is bursitis. Okay, so you've got a bursa underneath there, and it's getting pressed by your tendon here that's kind of tight. Maybe my quads are too tight or whatever the case may be, but it hurts, and I've stretched and stretched and stretched, and I keep stretching, but there's some inflammation in there. So I want to take some pressure off of that. So I'm going to show you a tape job that really helped me out in being able to do that, be able to squat and move and do things with much less pain. So I'm going to measure out the amount of tape I need, give or take. It doesn't have to be exact. It's okay if it's too long. I'd rather it be too long than too short. Get my fancy dancy Tape Geeks scissors with my fancy dancy fluorescent green Tape Geek Kinesiology tape. All right, so you cut a strip that's long enough. You know, take off the corners, so you round them off. All right. Peel off a little bit, one square, and this is really going to feel good when I take it off my hairy legs. Anyways, you put it up here a little bit. I want to make sure it covers it. I'll bring it down a little bit lower. I want to make sure it goes over my kneecap really well. Okay, so there's no tension on that part that I just put on, and you want to put it on when it's bent at a good angle. And then this tape is typically put on with about 10% tension. So you don't really have to stretch it or anything. You just peel the backing off and press the tape on as you go. And then this last part there, you don't need any tension on that either. Okay. So then you just rub it to apply the glue. Get it really good and sticky, especially on hairy legs. All right. And now if I straighten my knee, if I've done it right, there should be a lot of wrinkles in that tape. Yeah, there you go. Can you see that? Ooh, there's a lot of wrinkles in that sucker. That's just not my skin. What that is, all those convolutions or all those wrinkles is lifting up the skin and the tissue underneath the tape. So what it's actually doing is decompressing the area or the tissues that are under the tape. So now, let's see how it feels if I squat. That actually takes all the pain away completely. I can squat, no pain. So that has helped take away what's called my prepatellar bursitis, okay? That relieves it. Now, it also can help if you have pain under the kneecap, also called chondromalacia patella. You don't have to remember that. Just pain under the kneecap. And that usually hurts a lot when you're going downstairs. So this can significantly help that. Again, you put it on just with taking the tape off, the paper off the tape and applying the tape while you're doing so. Make sure the less tension is the better. That's why you get so many good wrinkles and so much good pain relief. So you got kneecap pain, you got pain under the kneecap like that, like I do. That is a great solution. Simple, easy, doesn't take much time, doesn't take a lot of work or effort, and very little tape required. Now you can leave that on for 3 to 5 days, shower with it on, sweat with it on, and you'll be good to go.